Principal sir, can you hear me?
Yes, Anurupa.
Yes, sir. I think we can go live on Facebook. We're about to cross 300.
Doing that.
Yes, yes, sir. Yes, the meeting is now streaming live on Facebook.
Okay, so we are on.
So if you could please mute all the participants.
Anurupa, you have checked the Facebook, right? It's streaming properly.
I'll just check in a while and I'll revert. Yes, sir. All set. It's live now. It's live.
Fine.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, chef.
Yeah. Whenever you guys tell me, I will put on my video.
Definitely, chef. Very warm welcome from GNHM. And we are just admitting the students and the participants. So,
Sure.
and we are also live at the moment on Facebook as well.
Perfect. Oh.
Right, sir. I think we've crossed more than 400 participants, so we're all set to begin the program.
Okay.
As and when the students come in, I'll be admitting them. Chef is here with us, so we can
Okay.
start the program, sir. Yep.
So should I go?
Yes, sir. You can come on video.
Okay, come on. Let me know when to begin and when I'm live.
Sure. Yes, you are live now. Good morning, everybody. This is Aniruddha Das, the principal of Guru Nanak Institute of Hotel Management, Kolkata, welcoming you all on this pleasant Sunday morning to this very special event that we are hosting from Guru Nanak Institute of Hotel Management, a master class on vegan cuisine by our celebrity master chef, Chef Kunal Kapoor. Chef Kunal Kapoor is associated with our institution, and we are very lucky and honored to have him with us today when he's going to share his knowledge, and he will be showing, displaying some cooking dishes. He'll be cooking dishes and will be displaying them on the very concept of vegan cuisine. And of course, the session will be open to question and answer session at the end of the event. And this will be moderated by the HOD of Food Production Department of Guru Nanak Institute of Hotel Management, Chef Avijit Ray. Guru Nanak Institute of Hotel Management is an institution of the JIS Group, which is the biggest, educational conglomerate of the Eastern India. And this is an institution which has been set up in 2005 and has been affiliated with NCHMCT and with Macaut. Also has its own university, JIS University, offering various courses in bachelor's degree in hotel management, master's degree in hotel management, as well as diploma courses in hotel management. The institution has been very successful in placing its students in the internship and final placements, both in India and abroad. And of course, during this very pandemic times, the institution is carrying on with the good work of teaching our students through the online method, with the classes being taken by our faculties. As a part of this training and education system online, we have requested Chef Kunal Kapoor to conduct this masterclass today, which will be on a particular area or particular topic, which is very upcoming and will be in vogue as a regular feature of menus on our five-star hotel menus, or will become a very important part of our life in the forthcoming days. So Chef Avijit Ray, over to you to take through this session.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. On behalf of JIS Group and the GNHM family, a very good morning to all of you joined with us. Before we start, I would like to give a brief introduction about Chef Kunal Kapoor. He was born in New Delhi and completed his graduation in commerce from the Delhi University and also completed his hotel management from Chandigarh.
Chef Avijit Ray, just unmute yourself.
Am I audible, sir?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So he worked with Taj Group of Hotels and Leela Group and earned his knowledge about this culinary journey. He is passionate about food, automobiles, photography, travel, and history. And recently, he is also learning the artificial intelligence, which is the future day's requirement. A happy-to-go-lucky charming smile, always enlightened with friendly personality, he is very much approachable by students and eager to share knowledge with his budding chefs that are coming out. He has an in-depth understanding of the regional Indian cuisine, and he also introduced that to the next generation. His new introduction to the world, Namak, by Chef Kunal Kapoor at UAE, is a diner's paradise. A very popular face in several TV shows like MasterChef India, My Yellow Table, Pickle Nation, The Royal Palette, Curries of India, Thalis of India, K Kitchen, to name a few, along with his channel in YouTube called Travel with Kunal. More than 1.1 million followers on Instagram, 3.22 million subscribers in YouTube channels, and 2.1 million followers in Twitter. And along with this, 2.7 million followers on his Facebook page, winner of several culinary and television awards, and a brand ambassador with different organizations along with us. Without any delay, I would like to transfer the platform to Chef Kunal Kapoor for the interesting masterclass on the vegan cuisine. So over to you, Chef.
Chef Kunal, just unmute yourself, please.
Excuse me for that. Am I audible?
Yes, Chef, you are audible.
Yes, chef, you're audible. Yes.
Thank you so very much for the warm welcome, Chef. Thank you so much to the principal of Guru Nanak Institute of Hotel Management in Kolkata. It's my privilege here to conduct a class, and normally it would have been fantastic, if it wouldn't have been for the pandemic, to actually go to the college at GNHM and meet everyone there, and the interactions that happen one-on-one are brilliant. It also gives me a chance to understand the new talent that is coming up in management, the next breed of great experimentative chefs that are going to come out. At the same time, what I can in any way help to all the students in order to grow, I'm able to do that. So that's a very personal interaction, which is fantastic, which I hope things get back to normal soon and I'll be at the campus. But till then, what we have is this beautiful online system where we can chat with each other, we can talk with each other. So that's to the college, and to everyone who has joined in, thank you so much. Aaj Sunday hai, I know this is an important day, छुट्टी का दिन है, और उस दिन आपने समय निकाल कर you're watching this. So thank you so much for joining in. Without wasting anybody's time now, I'll tell you, आज हम discuss करेंगे vegan. कि vegan होना क्या होता है, what is vegan cuisine, what is veganism, and आपके जितने भी सवाल हैं, whatever questions that you have about vegan, about food, about, let's say, career in hotel management, or whatever that are related to food or hotel management or GNHM, I will be taking them separately towards the end. You can keep putting your questions in the message box, and Chef will read it out to me and I'll be happy to answer. So let's begin. So now understand that there is non-vegetarian, there is vegetarian, and there is vegan. Now, what is veganism? Veganism is a society, or the vegan society is a society of people who are vegetarians. That means they don't consume any meat. At the same time, they don't consume any animal product. सरल भाषा में vegans या vegans वो लोग होते हैं जो जानवर या एनिमल से बना कुछ भी नहीं खाते। मिसाल के तौर पे डेफिनेटली मीट नहीं खाते, एग्स नहीं खाते, एट द सेम टाइम दूध, दही, मक्खन ये भी बिल्कुल कंज्यूम नहीं करते। इनफैक्ट शहद वीगन्स नहीं खाते क्योंकि शहद भी एनिमल प्रोड्यूस है, राइट? जैसे दूध है हमारा, या दही, मक्खन, या डेजर्ट बनते हैं, खीर, रबड़ी, ऑल द इंटरेस्टिंग मिठाई दैट वी नो, चाहे वो आइसिंग है या फिर कलाकंद है या बर्फी है, वो सारी की सारी जितनी भी है वो दूध से बनती है। और वीगन्स दूध, दही, मक्खन, जानवर का कुछ भी, जानवर से निकला कुछ भी खाना बिल्कुल नहीं खाते। अब आपका नेचुरल सवाल रहेगा, ऐसा क्यों होता है? व्हाई डज दिस हैपन दैट व्हाई पीपल डोंट ड्रिंक मिल्क? व्हाट इज द हार्म? कि भाई आपने मीट नहीं खाया, दैट यू आर वेजिटेरियन इज ओके, बट व्हाई नॉट मिल्क? बिकॉज वो कंसिडर करते हैं कि जो एनिमल्स का जो जैसे मिल्क है, इट इज मेंट फॉर दैट पर्टिकुलर एनिमल। आप कभी ये नहीं देखते ना कि हाथी कभी बकरी का दूध पी रहा है या बकरी जिराफ का दूध पी रही है, नहीं देखते ना, बिकॉज नेचुरल नहीं है। जो स्पीशीज है वही वो दूध पीते। सो उनका मानना है जो स्पीशीज दूध पी रही है जिस जानवर का, ह्यूमंस आर द ओनली एनिमल्स जो किसी और स्पीशीज का दूध पीते हैं। सो इट शुड नॉट हैपन। एट द सेम टाइम देयर इज अ लॉट ऑफ sense of cruelty in terms of what vegans believe, which could be right, which could be wrong, that there is a whole lot of cruelty towards the animals कि भाई जो दूध बछड़े का है वो बछड़े को ही मिलना चाहिए, कोई और किसी को नहीं पीना चाहिए। And there is an extensive study on veganism. I would invite all of you to go online and check it out yourself. I won't go into that detail, but I'll tell you कि डोनाल्ड वॉटसन, ये यूके के एक बहुत ही बढ़िया इंसान थे जिन्होंने वीगन सोसाइटी, और ये जो पूरा वेगनिज्म स्टार्ट हुआ है इनसे स्टार्ट हुआ था। ये एक फार्म पर पले बड़े, जहां पर उन्होंने देखा जानवरों के साथ वो खेल रहे हैं। जब वो बड़े हुए तो उन्होंने रियलाइज किया कि उन्हीं को काटकर उनका मीट खा रहे हैं। लोग नॉर्मल मीट खाते हैं, दूध पी रहे हैं, या जानवर का इस्तेमाल हो रहा है। तो उनको ये बहुत बुरा लगा और उन्होंने तभी मीट खाना छोड़ दिया। धीरे धीरे उन्होंने मिल्क भी छोड़ दिया और उन्होंने लिखना शुरू किया, लोगों को बताना शुरू किया कि भाई जानवरों को तंग नहीं करना चाहिए, उनको अलग रखिए खाने के मिसाल पे, और हमारा खाना अलग होना चाहिए। हमें वेजिटेरियन नहीं वीगन होना चाहिए, मतलब जानवर का कुछ भी हमें कंज्यूम नहीं करना चाहिए। और उसके अपने हेल्थ रीजंस भी हैं, हेल्थ बेनिफिट्स भी हैं। सो ये वेगनिज्म पूरे वर्ल्ड के अंदर बहुत ज्यादा पॉपुलर हो गया और हिंदुस्तान के अंदर कई ऐसे लोग हैं अब जो वीगन हैं और बहुत स्ट्रॉन्ग वीगन है, उनके स्ट्रॉन्ग व्यूज हैं, उनका खाना भी बिल्कुल वेगन की जो गाइडलाइंस है उसके हिसाब से बनता है। एंड आई सी कि अब ये धीरे धीरे ना ट्रेंड शुरू होता जा रहा है जहां पर हम लोग और ज्यादा ओपन हो रहे हैं और ज्यादा एक्सेप्टेबल है चेंज के लिए। एंड वेगनिज्म बहुत सारे लोग अपना रहे हैं और उसके दो मेन कारण है। एक हेल्थ रीजंस के, हेल्थ बेनिफिट्स हैं इसके। दूसरा कारण ये है कि क्रुएलिटी टुवर्ड्स एनिमल्स वो नहीं हो रही, एटलीस्ट उनकी तरफ से। सो इट्स अ ग्रोइंग ट्रेंड एंड मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि जहां पर अब चंद रेस्टोरेंट्स हैं जो वीगन ऑफर कर रहे हैं चॉइस ऑफ डिशेस, आने वाले कुछ ही सालों में वेगनिज्म विल बी मेन स्ट्रीम। मतलब प्रॉपर रेस्टोरेंट्स होंगे जो वेगन फूड आपको देंगे और बहुत सारे लोग होंगे, जो जनरेशन होगी वो शिफ्ट होगी, जो वेजिटेरियन थे वो वेगन्स में जाएंगे, जो नॉन वेजिटेरियन थे वो भी वेगनिज्म की तरफ जाएंगे। सो इट्स अ ग्रोइंग ट्रेंड एंड ये सिर्फ हिंदुस्तान में नहीं वर्ल्ड ओवर हो रहा है। नाउ सबसे बड़ी बात, आई एम श्योर जब मैंने बोला होगा कि दूध, दही, मक्खन नहीं खाते, द फर्स्ट थिंग फॉर एन इंडियन एटलीस्ट इज, यार मेरी चाय कैसे बनेगी, मेरी कॉफी कैसे बनेगी। यू नो, दिन की शुरुआत होती है हमारी चाय से, दिन की शुरुआत होती है हमारी कॉफी से, और दूध वाली चाय, दूध वाली कॉफी। अब दूध ही नहीं डलेगा तो चाय कॉफी कैसे पियेंगे? इसलिए वेगन ऑल्टरनेटिव्स हैं, मतलब वेगन मिल्क मिलता है। और वेगन मिल्क किससे बनता है? बहुत सारे अलग अलग चीजों से बनता है। तो गाय का दूध या फेलो मिल्क ना लेकर हम दूध बनाते हैं ओट्स, ये है ओट्स, कम क्लोज, ये है ओट्स, ओट्स से दूध बन सकता है। ये है बादाम, आप देख रहे हैं बादाम का भी दूध बनता है जो आज हम बनाएंगे। एट द सेम टाइम होता क्या है कि इफ यू लुक एट चाय की सामग्री है ना, हैंग ऑन, हाँ, तो ये नट्स हैं, ये ओट्स हैं, इनफैक्ट काजू है, माकादाम है, हेजलनट है, जितने भी ड्राइड फ्रूट्स या नट्स हैं, नॉट फ्रूट्स बट ड्राइड नट्स हैं, उनका आप मिल्क बना सकते हैं। चावलों का भी दूध है, यस, चावलों से भी दूध बनता है, और ओट्स से बनता है। सोया मिल्क है, वो वेगन है क्योंकि वो प्लांट प्रोड्यूस है, वो प्लांट्स आपको मिले सोयाबीन है उसका दूध होता है। सो ये जो दूध की मैं बात कर रहा हूं, चाहे चावल है या नट्स है या सोया है, ये दूध दिखने में सफेद दूध की तरह होता है, लेकिन इसका पनीर तो बना नहीं सकते, इसका छेना नहीं बन सकता, राइट? हालांकि सोया मिल्क का पनीर और छेना बन सकता है, नट्स का नहीं बन सकता, लेकिन ये बहुत ज्यादा हेल्दी मिल्क होता है, इसकी आप चाय, कॉफी, डेजर्ट्स भी बना सकते हैं। तो आज के हमारे इस सेशन के अंदर हम बनाएंगे ओट्स मिल्क, बहुत ही बेसिक है, आप घर पर बना सकते हैं। हम बनाएंगे ओट्स मिल्क से, हम बनाएंगे एक बनाना शेक, सिंपल, वेरी टेस्टी, वेरी इजी। साथ ही हम बनाएंगे आलमंड मिल्क, और आलमंड मिल्क से ही हम बनाएंगे आलमंड फ्लेवर्ड आलमंड मिल्क, सो टू स्पीक। उसी आलमंड मिल्क से मैं बनाऊंगा चाय। जी हाँ, आज संडे के दिन सुबह सुबह आई विल बी सर्विंग यू गर्मा गर्म कड़क कप ऑफ टी, आलमंड मिल्क वीगन चाय। बहुत सिंपल है एंड इट इज वेरी वेरी न्यूट्रिशियस। वो बनाएंगे। देन हम लोग बनाएंगे कस्टर्ड। यू नो, कस्टर्ड सोचते ही यू कांट थिंक ऑफ कस्टर्ड विदाउट मिल्क, बट वी विल बी यूजिंग nut milk to make custard, and yeah, the chai. So this is what the session will be. So let's begin. देखिए, सबसे पहले हम बनाएंगे oats milk. It is absolutely simple. Come close. ओट्स का दूध बनाने के लिए हम ले रहे हैं ये ड्राइड रोल्ड ओट्स 1 कप। इसी के अंदर हम डालेंगे 3 कप पानी। So the ratio is 1:3. 1, 2, 3. Just mix it. अब इसको हम लाइटली ग्राइंड करेंगे। मैंने से लाइटली मतलब बहुत ज्यादा विग्रली नहीं, बहुत ज्यादा नहीं ग्राइंड करना, लाइटली ग्राइंड करना। उसका रीजन क्या है? इफ यू नो द रीजन, कि अगर आप ओट्स को बहुत ज्यादा ग्राइंड करते हैं, ओवर ग्राइंड करते हैं, तो क्या होता है? आंसर मी इन द कमेंट्स। मैं तो लेट यू नो इन सम टाइम, बट लेट मी चेक आप में से कितनों का। अब आप क्लोजली देखेंगे, हमने सिर्फ उसको भिगोया था। ये है ओट्स का पानी, देख रहे हैं? इसी को ओट मिल्क कहते हैं। लेकिन there you go. This will take a little time. So आप ना देखेंगे, नोटिस करेंगे, in fact you should research a little on foods and vegan recipes also. vegan chocolates आती हैं, vegan desserts आते हैं, vegan bread आती है, there are a lot of curries that are made vegan. vegan क्योंकि animal produce से बिल्कुल के है, जो डाई हार्ड पंजाबी फैंस लाइक मी ऑफ देसी घी, इट मीन्स नो देसी घी, which sounds a little okay, but it has its own benefits. देखिए चॉइस आपकी है. आप एज अ पर्सन, हमारे पास ना जो हमारा नॉलेज शुड बी आवर मेन सोर्स ऑफ, दैट शुड बी आवर प्राइमरी वेपन, कि हमें उस चीज की नॉलेज है, हम लोग डार्क में नहीं है. फिर उस नॉलेज का हम यूज क्या करना है, whether we opt, whether we use it, whether we become vegans or not, is a personal choice. All right, ये तैयार है, इसे अब हम ग्राइंड करेंगे. दैट्स इट, ज्यादा नहीं करना. होता क्या है कि ओट्स को आप ज्यादा ग्राइंड करेंगे ना, वो स्लाइमी होना शुरू हो जाता है. ओट्स पकने के बाद भी, इफ यू नोटिस, इट बिकम्स वेरी gooey एंड स्लाइमी. सो द मोर यू churn it now, the more slimy it will become. That we don't want. इसलिए इसे हम थोड़ा ही churn करते हैं. There you go. अब इसे हम छान लेंगे. Look at, ये है ओट्स. इसे हम और देखिए जो नीचे गिर रहा है वो ओट्स का दूध है. शो द बिलो पार्ट. All right, so as you can see, ये जो बना है इसे कहते हैं ओट्स मिल्क. नाउ ये मिल्क जैसा दिखता है, जो काउ मिल्क या बफेलो मिल्क हम पीते हैं उसका टेस्ट जैसा नहीं है, लेकिन उसके जैसा दिखता है. इस मिल्क का इस्तेमाल करके आप अलग अलग चीजें बना सकते हैं. अब क्योंकि ओट्स का जो पानी है, वो उसकी जो प्रॉपर्टी वो है कि अगर आप उसे हीट करेंगे तो वो थिक हो जाता है. इसलिए इसे आप डेजर्ट्स में यूज कर सकते हैं, चाय कॉफी में नहीं. चाय कॉफी के लिए बेस्ट रहता है आलमंड मिल्क. आप देखेंगे 1:3 की जो रेशियो हमने यूज करी थी, उससे हमें थिक मिल्क मिलता है. आप इसके अंदर 4 कटोरी पानी डालेंगे तो ये थिन मिल्क हो जाएगा, जैसे कि हमारा लो फैट मिल्क या टोन मिल्क होता है, बिल्कुल वैसे. ना in order to make a banana shake, ये लेंगे दूध, उसमें हम डालेंगे बनाना. कम क्लोज, यहाँ पे. ऑलराइट, ये गया बनाना. इसमें अब हम डालेंगे चीनी, आप चाहें तो अब इसके अंदर इलायची डाल सकते हैं, आप चाहें तो इसके अंदर वो सब फ्लेवर्स डाल सकते हैं जो आप यूजुअली एक शेक के अंदर या मिल्क शेक के अंदर डालते हैं, इस्तेमाल करते हैं। सो बीइंग वीगन डज नॉट मीन कि आप रिस्ट्रिक्टिव हो जाएंगे, आपके पास बहुत ज्यादा हेल्दी ऑप्शंस है। अब आप देखिए दूध के अंदर जो कैलोरीज होती हैं, फैट कंटेंट होता है, वर्सेस जो ओट्स के अंदर होता है वो काफी डिफरेंट होता है, इसलिए दिस इज मच मोर हेल्दियर। और बनाना से क्या होगा, ये और थिक भी हो जाएगा। यस, एंड इट इज डन। यमी, यू नो, पता भी नहीं चल रहा कि इसके अंदर काउ मिल्क या बफेलो मिल्क है, बिल्कुल नहीं पता चल रहा। लेट मी शो दिस टू यू, कम क्लोज। There you go. Let's just try and float a little bit of the garnish. Gone. There you go. थोड़ी ये ड्राइड क्रैनबेरीज हैं। Perfect. So look at this. Beautiful.
That
Awesome.
that looks fantastic, chef.
Thank you so much. And trust me, this is extremely tasty, yummy, and very, very light. So I'm going to keep this on the side. मैं तो पीऊंगा ही, मेरा क्रू भी आज पिएगा। Okay.
Lucky fellows.
The problem is they're all getting fat. Too much of good food is happening for them.
Yeah, we are just waiting for you to land up at our
All right.
campus.
Inshallah, very soon.
Sure.
So, very simple, it's done. Now, like I said, if you use this as is, brilliant. If you were to cook this, this will become thicker. So you can use oats milk to make custard. You can replace milk when you're making kheer with oats milk. If you are somebody who is looking to thicken a curry, or you want to make like add cream on top of a, let's say when you order a butter chicken which is vegan without butter and cream, thick oats milk on top, which kind of makes it look like cream and makes it the entire curry a little more creamy. So these are the uses. At the same time, let's go over to the almonds. Almond milk is one of the healthiest milk that you can find, and in one of your some of your most popular coffee joints where you go for your coffee, they serve coffee with an option of almond milk. Try it out once. Now, these are almonds that were soaked overnight. You can boil them also once if you want, but this is good to go. If you see, the skin would come out very easily. So either you can remove the skin or you can keep the skin on, it does not matter. What we need to do is, we need to add this to the grinder. And because when you cook almond milk, it will get thick, but it won't get as thick as oats milk So there are a whole lot of possibilities, a whole lot of dishes that you can do, hot or cold, with. So again, simple recipe, 1 cup of almond, 3 cups of water will give you a very thick almond milk. If you take 1 cup of almonds and 4 cups of water, it will give you a thin almond milk. So I just add about 1 cup because my grinder jar can take only that much. Later on, we can add water. So all you need to do is grind them. You can also mix different dry fruits, like you can add kaju, you can add pistachios to it, macadamia, hazelnuts, walnuts to it. It's absolutely okay. Now, thing is, where we were grinding oats very less, because almond is a harder nut, we need to grind it extra. We need to grind it a little more so that as much as possible, it turns to a very fine puree. I'm adding a little more water because it's getting a little thicker. Maybe I should have used only half a cup of almond, considering the size of the mixer grinder that is. It will possibly take 2 batches for me to grind it perfectly. Yeah, now it's perfect. There you go. Now, let me show you. Once you have ground the almonds, they're pretty thick. See? Now, what I'll do is simply add 2 more cups of water to it. Himanshu. And look at the almond milk flowing out. And what you need to do is keep stirring this almond paste. There you go. Now, the trick is also that you need a simple strainer, which is a very fine mesh. बहुत पतली जाली वाला ये जो है स्ट्रेनर, इसकी जरूरत है. अगर आप घर पर जो रेगुलर चाय वाला स्ट्रेनर होता है ना, वो इस्तेमाल करेंगे तो उसके थ्रू ना आलमंड भी निकल आएगा, फिर वो दाना आ जाएगा उसमें, then it won't work. So you just need to buy a very simple mesh, like a mesh strainer to extract almond milk. And imagine how healthy this is. हम कहते हैं ना दिन में 4-5 बादाम daily we need to eat. Drinking a glass of almond milk is absolutely healthy, and then it makes your other food products also much healthier. Let's say if you were to make kheer using this, or if you were to let's say make a drink, whether cold or whether hot, using this milk, there is always a better nutrition that you get out of almonds because this is pure almonds. Now I'm adding another cup of water. So total 3 cups of water to get some thick almond milk. Now, don't be afraid to just squeeze the milk using your hands because there is still a lot here. Lovely. And come. Let me show you something. Sorry. Here is the leftover almond meal, right? This will not go to waste at all. I know exactly what to do with this. Hang on. Now, this is just like chena, literally. So what you can do is add a little bit of sugar, heat it up, cook a little and eat it. Otherwise, use this while you're making your paratha or your chapati at home. So while you are making the dough, add this particular almond paste to it. At the same time, let's say if you are making a sabzi at home, any sabzi, add this almond paste to it, or the almond, the leftover almond flesh that is left. Even when you're making a curry, if you want to thicken, use this. So there are multiple uses of almond because this is pure almond. You don't have to throw anything. So you get to use the milk, you get to use the leftover of what the almond is. And if you're wondering how does it taste? Well, it tastes of almonds because that is all there it is. And mostly these days, the almonds that we get, unless you're using the desi almond, which is called mamra, which has a very strong taste, the regular almonds that we eat, if you don't roast them, there is no very high intensity flavor that comes through, which means this is more or less neutral, which is an advantage क्योंकि आप जिस चीज में भी ये डालेंगे उस चीज में वो ढल जाएगा. So if you add sweet to it, it'll become sweet. If you add salt to it, it'll become salty. So if you want to drink it as a lassi, add some kesar, drink it as lassi. If you want to drink it as a chas, add ginger, green chili, curry patta into it with some salt, and you've got a chas, almond chas. So this is vegan chas or vegan lassi that it can become. So now, what do we do with this milk, right? What I'm going to do is I'm going to make a chai, a vegan chai out of it. And everybody knows how to make a chai, right? It's not rocket science. So come this side. I'm just going to do a very quick chai. I'm adding some water. I'll show you how to do vegan tea. I've got some cardamom, not much. So here's the cardamom, goes in. It'll be my vegan masala chai. I'm going to take some ginger, a small piece of ginger, just crush it. That's it. This goes in. I have some saunf, which is fennel seeds. There you go. Goes in. I'll just take it over here. This is a little higher flame. And we will bring it to a boil. Simple chai. Now, you can use nut milk to make hot tea. You can take nut milk to make a milkshake. But for hot tea, don't use oats milk, because what will happen is the moment you add oats milk to anything hot, or you heat up oats milk, it will thicken up. So it will become like a custard, which we don't want. We want to drink chai. We want our tea or coffee. You can also make cappuccino out of this, by the way. Yeah. Anyway, so here's our almond milk. We will heat the almond milk as well, gently. There you go. And look, the entire idea, and I'll say that again, is that being vegan is a choice, but it is also something which, somebody who is a non-vegetarian should give it a try. I also personally feel that it also gives us as chefs a challenge in more than one ways to come up with things or dishes which which typically uses let's say milk or ghee or paneer or butter or curd, and turn them around into vegan dishes. It becomes a challenge because you're used to drinking thick milk or desi ghee, and you're used to yogurt. Let's say for a Bengali, if I say mishti doi without the actual curd in it, they'll be like, how is it even possible? But for the chef, it becomes a challenge to do, let's say, mishti doi without the cow or buffalo or animal milk. How we do it is a challenge, and that's where innovation kicks in. And that's where you can possibly also eat more of mishti doi without any guilt, that you're not adding a whole lot of calories, right? So you should give it a try. It is interesting. Okay, we have a good boil. Nice ginger. I'm in Delhi right now. It's winter. We're wearing warm clothes. So garma garam chai is beautiful. That is what I want to have early morning. Okay. We have a tea leaves. Come here. दिख रहा है अंदर? Okay. Chai patti. We add sugar. Okay. Let's bring it to a good boil. And I have my चाय के परफेक्ट साथी मिट्टी के ग्लास. One here, one here. Look at them. This is the almond milk getting hot. I'm not mixing them together right now. Now, just to show you, okay. चाय तैयार है. Come close. Now, all we need to do is add almond milk to this. दूध भी गर्म हो गया है. Almost getting there to a boil. होता क्या है कि बिकॉज इसके अंदर हमने कच्चा पानी डाला है आलमंड मिल्क बनाने के लिए, इसको लेंगे, इसकी शेल्फ लाइफ बढ़ जाएगी. लेकिन बॉईल करने के बाद भी यू हैव टू कीप इट इन द फ्रिज फॉर एटलीस्ट 2 days, मैक्स 3 days. कंज्यूम इट बियॉन्ड इट. इसकी शेल्फ लाइफ कम होती है, इसलिए फ्रेश बना के फ्रेश कंज्यूम कर सकते हैं. इफ यू वांट यू कैन मेक दिस मिल्क एंड कीप इट इन द डीप फ्रीजर. सी अ गुड बॉयल. अब इसको आप जितना पकाएंगे ये उतना थिक होगा. और देखिए ऊपर कैसे झाग बन गई है. लग रहा है कि ये रेगुलर मिल्क है या आलमंड मिल्क है. यू कांट मेक आउट टिल द टाइम यू ड्रिंक इट. नाउ come close, straight into this. इसके अंदर I'm going to add milk to this. Depending upon how strong you want your tea, you can make it kadak or mild. And here comes the tea. There you go. एक मेरे लिए और एक आपके लिए. वाह, गर्मा गरम. If I take it up, मीटर टी की तरह बना सकता हूँ, जैसे साउथ में मिलती है मीटर टी ना, ऐसे से करते हैं. मीटर टी, मीटर लॉन्ग टी. Comes out fantastic. So here's the tea.
Looks really
This is
nice on a Sunday morning.
Yep. Yum.
Yeah.
And the best part is
So-
कि, you know, what we need to understand is कि अगर हम इसमें दूध का टेस्ट ढूंढ रहे हैं, जो दूध का हमें एनिमल मिल्क का हमें आदत है, it won't be there. It'll be a little different, but it'll be yummy. So also when you try this at home, which you should definitely try and prepare your mind to have a little slight change in flavor and start accepting it. The sooner you start accepting it, the healthier your lifestyle will be, right? Imagine आप अगर दिन में 2, 3, 4 कप रोज पीते हैं, 5 कई लोग कप पीते हैं, वो have a very hectic office job. Imagine you switching to almond milk, which means कि 5 कप almond milk आप पी रहे हैं रोज. It's a very healthy And I'm not saying 5 cups of only almond milk. 5 cups of tea made with almond milk is about 1 cup of milk a day. It's a very healthy habit. So cheers to that. Beautiful. Awesome.
What I would like to ask a
So
question.
this is a good thing.
What about the
Sure.
nutritional value that we get from a milk? Will it be same over here?
Absolutely. I mean, look, every ingredient that we use has a nutrition value, which cannot be replaced by any other. For example, the nutrition which almond has, milk does not have. There could be certain common things, but they are very different. Try and understand, milk also has a whole lot of fat into it, right? Whereas almonds also have their almond oil, the almond fat in it, but because it is plant derived, it is a healthier fat versus the fat that you get from the milk, right? If you're talking about calcium, like a lot of people say, यार, दूध में calcium होता है, बच्चे जब grow हो रहे होते हैं, उनको चाहिए, bone strong होती है, बड़ों की बूढ़ों की. Yes, calcium होता है, but if you were to eat moringa, it has even more calcium. Moringa is drumsticks मिलती है बंगाल में. I don't know what there's a different word to it. South में मिलती है. सौंजना पंजाब में कहते हैं. सौंजने के फूल खाते हैं. सौंजने की सब्जी बनती है. सौंजने के पत्ते भी यूज होते हैं. So that a handful of moringa leaves, if you put it in your paratha, your pulao, or your regular sabzi, or make it with aloo also, it already has a lot of vitamin C to calcium as well. So it's not a question of nutrition. Not having animal milk will not make you deficient of nutrition. You're just switching the nutrition that you were taking from milk from other sources, right? And how many of us are already obese, overweight, not in shape? When I say shape, you don't have to be slim and slender. You have to be active, and your body needs to be much more healthier. One of the key things is that we are already over-consuming. We are already consuming a lot of fats in different forms and sugars in different forms. So this is one way of reducing it also. So cheers to that. Yeah. Now, we have our milkshake, we have our tea. Now let's move on to making a dessert. We're on time. So now I'm going to make a custard using almond milk. So this will be a dessert, a vegan dessert, where I have the almond milk with me. There you go. Let us put it on boil. As we all know, for custard, what do we need? Custard powder, right? But you don't need a custard powder. You can add custard powder that you find in the market, जो packet में आता है, and make it straight away. We'll make our own. So I have some vanilla essence, because this particular custard, I'm making something which is good for your immunity. I'll show you how. So first of all, it has almond. Plus, for building immunity, I'm adding some haldi. So it's like haldi wala doodh. We can add some jaggery if you have, or we have some sugar over here. And I have some cornstarch over here. Cornstarch keh lo, cornflour keh lo. I'm going to add some water to it. So adding cornstarch is what will thicken the almond milk. So जो आपको बाजार में भी कस्टर्ड मिलता है, वो भी cornstarch ही यूज होता है, जिसके अंदर वनीला का फ्लेवर और येलो कलर डाला होता है. हमारा येलो कलर इधर हल्दी से आएगा. एंड डोंट वरी, हल्दी का बहुत ज्यादा स्ट्रॉन्ग फ्लेवर नहीं आएगा, क्योंकि हल्दी हमने कम इस्तेमाल की है. एट द सेम टाइम, लुक एट दैट ब्यूटीफुल येलो कलर. एट द सेम टाइम जो वनीला हमने डाला ना, वनीला जो है वो हल्दी के फ्लेवर को मास्क कर देगा. लग रहा है ना बिल्कुल वो बाजार वाला जैसे कस्टर्ड मिलता है वही कलर आ गया. Let us give this a little boil. Let me just check for the sugar. Perfect. बहुत बढ़िया, बहुत बढ़िया. You know, मैं, you know, look, वो कहते हैं ना, proof lies in the pudding. मैं जितना मर्जी आपको बोल दूं बढ़िया बढ़िया बढ़िया, you will not trust me till the time you try it. So I recommend आज संडे के दिन take a handful of बादाम, प्लीज उसको अभी भिगो दो, शाम तक वो भीग जाएंगे, या उसको एक बार बॉईल कर दो, ठंडा कर दो. Within an hour you can use it. Just follow this custard recipe and surprise yourself and surprise others with your family and your friends, and make them taste and tell them कि आपको क्या लगता है ये क्या है. Let them say कि ये दूध से बना हुआ कस्टर्ड है या खीर है, जो भी है. And then surprise them that this has got nothing to do with animal milk, 100% almond milk है. और हाँ, if you have काजू at home, like I said, पिस्ता, walnuts, सबको मिक्स कर दो, या सिर्फ काजू है तो सिर्फ काजू का बन जाएगा, वॉलनट तो सिर्फ वॉलनट का बन जाएगा. You can do that as well. इसकी भी ना मलाई जैसे जमती है ना साइड पे, बिल्कुल वैसे बन रही है. I'll show you. ये साइड से स्क्रैप करता हूँ, हालांकि मलाई नहीं है. ये आलमंड है जो सूख रहा है. इसमें एक अच्छा बॉयल आ गया. I'll turn it back to यहाँ पे. अब इसमें मैं डाल रहा हूँ ये कॉर्नस्टार्च to thicken this. You have to keep stirring this. There you go. Look at this. Come, show. कस्टर्ड हमारा तैयार. गैस को करेंगे बंद. और देख रहे हैं अभी थोड़ा सा पतला है कस्टर्ड, लेकिन जैसे ये ठंडा होगा कॉर्नस्टार्च ना, वो इसको बिल्कुल सेट कर देगा, वो बिल्कुल गाढ़ा कर देगा. इसलिए इस कंसिस्टेंसी पे हम इसे निकाल लेंगे. इफ यू वांट यू कैन मेक इट थिकर, दैट्स परफेक्टली फाइन. There you go. Time to plate this. थोड़ा सा यहाँ पे Yep, come close. अंदर एकदम beautiful creamy custard made in no time. बाजार का कोई कस्टर्ड पाउडर नहीं है, घर पर ही सब कुछ हमने तैयार कर लिया. बिल्कुल perfect quantity. Now you can garnish it with whatever you want. I have some dried cranberries. Right now they won't float because थोड़ा सा ठंडा होगा, गाढ़ा होगा, they'll start floating. And some mint leaves. Keep it simple, keep it fresh. Awesome. Too good. I'm going to scrape the pan off. Very nice, very easy, very simple. Come. Have a good look at all of them. Just do a slide. This is almond tea.
Lovely.
This is custard made with almond milk, vegan custard. And this is vegan milkshake. Right, sir? So guys, this was my beginner's class, if I can say, for understanding veganism and what is vegan food, and some very subtle, simple ideas with dishes that we normally eat every day at home, whether it's a tea, the regular tea, which is almost 4 times a day sometimes, to a nice dessert, to a nice milkshake. Very comforting, very easy, very nutritious. Like I said before, try this at home. Write back on the video with your comments how it was. Let's keep this engagement on. If you have any questions, this is the perfect time to ask.
Chef, there's a question from the student side that what will be the components of a vegan diet? Because there are a lot of people who are into
The
vegetarianism,
components of it.
into non-vegetarianism. So now if those have to be put aside and we look at having a vegan diet, so what would be the different things that can happen and satisfy all the nutrients that we usually get from the different components that we are familiar with?
Okay, so today I haven't used soya milk, and I'll come on to have soya milk, but I thought I have almond milk, so let me use that. Look, if you want to switch over from being a non-vegetarian to a vegan, first thing you have to do is take out meat out of your diet, obviously. Then take out all the animal produce, which is butter, ghee, milk, curd. That is done. Now, how do you change the nutrition which you are getting? Let's say animal meat is primarily protein. There is enough protein in vegetarian food. Indian population, if you see, we're a growing population. We're the second largest population in the world. And most of us are vegetarians, where most of our meals come from daily ghar ka khana. Dal that we eat, sabzi, roti that we eat, has enough protein requirement for our body. If you switch over from non-vegetarian to somebody who starts consuming soya milk at home, and I could maybe next time I'll show you how to make soya milk at home also. You can buy it from the market as well. Soya again has a whole lot of protein content in it. Also, there are a lot of foods that are now available which are vegetarian protein driven, which means they have a high content of protein which is derived from plant source. So switching over in today's day and age is not a difficult task at all. I hope this answers your question.
So I have a question which is mostly coming out is what is the impact of vegan cuisine in current scenario and in coming years, how it will be implemented in the hotel industry? What do you see the future of this vegan cuisine?
So current scenario, how does veganism contributes? Understand meat, right, is one of the very high commodity of food that has a very huge carbon footprint. When I say carbon footprint, in detail, if you want to understand, go ahead and Google it at a later time. But carbon means that the amount of carbon released in the environment, thereby which raises the temperature of Earth, meats contribute a very significant value to it. So learning veganism is not something that will personally affect you as an individual, but will also affect you as an environment, as an to the world in a positive way by reducing the carbon footprint. When it comes to the future of vegan food with hotels and restaurants, it's only a matter of time when your friendly neighborhood restaurant, the one you go, always when you're hungry, okay, yeah, mujhe khana bhijwa do, they will be saying, okay, we've got vegan food also. So it won't be limited to only five-star hotels or big establishments. It will be something which would be available in with different street foods of India as well. Very soon, very, very soon. So the future is something where a lot of people would turn towards veganism.
Second question is it possible to get byproducts like we get normally from the milk, like paneer, cheese, butter, to get out of this milk?
So these are the 2-3 options that I showed. Vegan milk or milk made with vegan ingredients is not limited to only these. There are many more options that we have. So talking about paneer, soya milk, you can curdle it with lemon like you make chena and make soya paneer, right? Similarly, if you want to make vegan mayonnaise or vegan cheese, there are recipes enough to make that right in your home kitchen. And they're very simple.
Right, sir. And what is the duration we can store this milk? Like if we prepare the soya milk extract and this almond milk that we have done, how long we can
All
store
of
it?
these milk have a very low shelf life, right? Like a regular milk, right? So when you make this milk, it's good to just consume it fresh or consume it within 2 days. I don't recommend keeping it more than 2 days. Unless you have cooked it thoroughly, made a dessert, then you can keep it for 2 to 3 days. In which case, food should not be eaten once it's cooked. After 2 days, maximum 2 days, you should keep. 3 दिन 4 दिन 5 6 7 दिन रखकर what is the point of eating any food? Forget this milk, right?
Another question I get is can you enlighten about vegan meat?
Yes. So there is vegan meat. There are two types of. In fact, so there is a vegan meat and there is lab-grown meat. There are two different things. Vegan meat क्या होता है? Where you are served a kebab, a sausage, a cut of meat which looks like meat, but it is 100% vegetarian. It's called mock meat. Like mocktail hoti hai, it's a mock meat. Any trace of non-vegetarian food or meat, but it looks like and tastes like meat. And that's called vegan meat or mock meat. Another new thing that is happening in the world, which is already in US and now very recently, last month, Singapore government has given a go. It is called lab-grown meat. Now, what is lab-grown meat? Very interesting. Meat is made in a lab. It does not require any slaughtering of an animal. It does not require any hurting of an animal. They just extract DNA and in a lab, they start growing a tissue. So it could be a lamb meat, it could be a chicken meat, any meat they want to grow, and they grow that meat in a lab. And that is non-vegetarian because it's meat, but no animal was harmed in making that meat at all at any point of time. Which means if this becomes successful, slaughterhouses could be a thing of the past.
Basically, what is the
And it
ingredient
has
of
already started.
chef? What is the ingredient of vegan meat?
The ingredients of for vegan meat can be, it depends from recipe to recipe, but in most cases I've seen or I've tasted, I've eaten, it is soya. So the soya bean, when you take out the milk or when you take out the soya oil, the extract that is left is made into mock meats. So you eat. We call it soya champ. Champ means chop, which means not to chop, but chops of the ribs, which is a word is taken from meat. But it's soya chops means it's vegetarian chop made from soya. or soya bean.
Chef, since you are here, I got a question from our students who probably are aiming to become a successful chef in the future like you. So they would appreciate some advice from you, how to go about it, how to develop, what all things they should take into consideration, knowledge, skills, so that they can groom up as a future chef of repute.
I think for somebody who is starting to be, the only thing that'll come in handy at this stage, and especially at this stage when you have a lot of time, I believe, is practice. Even before you try and attempt a different cuisine or a different recipe or try and experiment, which is great, you should do that. Start with the basics, and you've made it one. Keep making them, keep practicing them. Cooking is an art that you don't develop overnight because you've made it once right. You've got it. No. Ingredients keep on changing, things keep on changing, you keep on changing. You need to keep practicing, keep cooking. Cook as much as possible. Don't lose out an opportunity to cook. So if you're at home these days, let's say because of the lockdown or whatever, make food, at least one meal a day for the house, for everybody at home. Even if it's your plain dal, roti, jhol, or whatever that you're cooking, do that. And within that, once you have confidence, start picking up recipes and start trying them in your home kitchen. This is the only way to succeed, and a sure short way to succeed.
The last question from my side that I got from the students, few students asked this, that what challenge you will face to introduce this new trend, and how much price tag it will be to be a vegan cuisine, totally switch over to be a vegan cuisine from the normal diet we are having now?
I think challenges are the same when you try and do something different. People are getting more and more conscious about what they're eating, where their food is coming from. Was it cruelty free, or did it involve cruelty? In fact, the diamonds that you wear, are they blood diamonds, or they're certified not blood diamonds? And if you want to know what blood diamond is, find out. That's another task for you. Similarly, people want to know that, okay, the meat that I'm eating, where is it coming from? Was it cruelty free or not? So people are becoming conscious of what they eat. So if your story and your narration and narrative is right, people will buy. There will be buyers, and definitely there will be challenges to sell. लोग बोलेंगे अरे यार ये तो टेस्ट वैसा नहीं, अरे नहीं यार, you can't replace the flavor of desi ghee completely if you're eating desi ghee, right? But you can make your recipes closer to what the real taste with whatever ghee that was, and give them the narrative that this is healthier for you. People need to set expectation somewhere in order to become healthy, and you need to drive them with or excite them with new recipes. Price point is a function of your cost. If your cost is high, your prices are high. If your cost is low, your prices can be low. So that's very subject.
Okay, Chef, thank you very much for sharing your views on this. That's all from my side, and thank you for joining with us in this lovely Sunday morning and teaching our students the nice 3 items that we have prepared. Thank you very much, Chef. Over to you, sir.
Chef,
thank you so much, everyone, for
Chef Anirudh here. Just before we switch off, there is this show of yours is going live on the Facebook, and maybe there might be questions from a lot of hospitality aspirants who are probably in class 12 or may have completed the class 12 or even the graduation, who would like to get into the hospitality. And since we are into this pandemic times, which the hospitality business little bit in the doldrums, so there might be a lot of questions in the mind, whether they should get into it or how's the thing going to pan out. So some views from you on this, whether the students should look at positive
Sure.
next few days coming up.
Yeah, sure. I think with the pandemic and the complete travel ban and travel becoming very, very difficult, there has been a huge hit on the hotel industry, on the food industry as well. When I say food industry, the food retail industry, where I'm talking about restaurants and bars and hotels. But on the flip side, if you see during the entire lockdown, one of the biggest things on people's mind was immunity and what to eat and immunity through food. So food has a very strong call. Food is something that you cannot live without. You can live without luxuries. You can live without many more things. You cannot live without food. And people are spending more and more and more on their food. Look at the pattern. We are eating out more and more and more and eating less and less at home. So this is a clear indication that this is a growing curve. Yes, this has been a setback. It has shaken everything. But um, once things slide to normal, the first things to revive will be food. People will travel for work, for leisure. So it is a good time. I'll never say there's a bad time to join hotel management or try and think of taking up cooking as a career. Also, once you've learned your skill, on somebody to hire you. These days we've got apps where if you can cook, they're ready to sell your food and deliver that food. So you are only limited by um, your own challenges in your head or your own reasonings for not to do it. I don't see any reason why anybody should not think of uh, cooking as a career option at this point of stage, at this point of time.
Right, Chef. And just to sign off before that, you have been coming over to GNHM, Guru Nanak Institute of Hotel Management, Kolkata, for many years now. So just your thoughts on how has been your experience out here and what you feel about this institute.
I think the moment you enter the big door of the university, it's just like a different world. A world that is long gone for me. The college life, the university life. It's a lovely campus. It's a long walk to where the hotel management college is. So it's buzzing with kids. It's green. There's a certain energy to the college. There's always a very warm welcome that I get. Um, but obviously, uh, me being from Delhi, one of the things that I must say that I look forward to is the food which is cooked by the students there, especially by the senior, which under the senior faculty, which is served to me. So it's Kolkata, it's Bengali food, so I always look forward to some delicious food there. Besides that, what I enjoy there is the energy of the students. They are always super delighted. Uh, they are always eager to learn, and I think that's because the place is such, the faculty is such that they're always motivated, they're always boosted, they're always pushed to learn more, inquire more, and I see a lot of happy faces, and that's a good sign because whichever course you pick up, if it's so tiring and if it's pulling you down, it's what's the point? It is something that should make you happy, that you should excite you, and I think that's one of the good qualities of GNHM, that kids over there, students over there who are learning, they're happy in a place or the environment and the infrastructure that is. So I look forward to the normal times where be over to the campus. Inshallah, very soon.
Yes, sir. We are looking
Yes,
really
very soon. We miss all the selfie sessions with you. Yes. The selfie sessions that we've had in the past were amazing. We hope to have you back in the campus.
Will do, definitely.
Well, thank you, Chef. And really big thank you for being here with us today on this Sunday morning. And a big thank you to all the participants, the people who have been here in the session. And I'm sure you had a wonderful learning about the new concepts. And we will carry on this sort of series again with our Chef Kunal Kapoor, because GNHM and JS, we all stand for sharing knowledge not only for our students, but for the whole world outside. And I think we have found an excellent partner in Chef Kunal Kapoor for our endeavors. Thank you, Chef, and thank you, everybody. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you
sir.
so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Have a
you, sir.
lovely Sunday, lovely weekend, guys. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
You
Thank
too.
you.
Thank you. Thank you.